Okay, so I have up on the screen now my Walmart shopping list, and hope this is going to work. So I'm trying to do a screen recording here. So basically, I'm trying to be as honest as I can about this, by the way. So I picked things that, to me, would be likely things that people would eat if they cooked at home. So I did speculate a little bit. So the first list that I have actually is not the list of things that I would be eating, but what I assumed other people would eat. So you can kind of see here on the right side of this panel what I've got. So I've got these, I got some snacks and things that I figure, people have. This one's actually kind of a generous one. It's protein. So mayonnaise. I kind of thought in terms of people making some hamburgers at home and maybe some sandwiches, possibly eggs and bacon for breakfast and breakfast cereal. So that was basically the way that I was looking at it. So here are the items that I got. And I got a little bit of junk food as well, because I figure people, that are not being super careful with their diet are eating some junk food. So I'm just going to go through it here. You see this one, the protein bars. So I got mayonnaise, a tomato. This is for making a hamburger. Some lettuce for putting on your hamburger buns, some beef. I also got a little bit of junk food here. I've got some Fig Newtons, not actually the worst junk food you could ever get, but I do have something else worse down the line. And then I thought about breakfast cereal, so milk and corn flakes. So that was the other things. And then this cheese was something that was going to go on a sandwich. So it's just regular American cheese, some bologna, however you want to say it, some white bread. And then again, I got some Bluebell, which is a wonderful thing about Texas, is that we have Bluebell here. Not every state has it. And I have to say, if you don't have Bluebell, I really feel sorry for you, because it's so good. So Bluebell ice cream, I got a little quart of that, and some Oreos. So that was some junk food. And I got some chips also, 2 bags of chips, because I bought for my healthy menu some rice pops that I like, which are some carbs. They're fairly low calories but high in carbohydrate, little munchy thing that sometimes I'll eat while I'm cooking, just a few of those. Again, for breakfast things, I got some bacon and some eggs, so you can make that. And then I was trying to think of little junky things that people might eat during the day, so I got some chicken nuggets, basically. And what I was thinking with those was that every now and then someone might be watching a movie and just want to throw something in the microwave or something, and that was some kind of microwavable little junk food. So bottom line, you can see down here, $71.49 for what I consider to be about a week's worth of food. All right, so that is the non-clean menu for the week. All right, so now what you see is the healthy menu. And I'll just cut to the chase, $45.56, so it's cheaper. In the interest of being fair, I picked meat items for both, and so let's go through it. So I've got some oats, and that's something that I have for breakfast on a regular basis. So let's see, got oats, sugar-free Jell-O. Now this is junk food for me, so that's what I have to deal with any kind of desire for sugar or something like that. This is completely calorie free. It's an excellent dessert if you have a sweet tooth. So I talked about those chips earlier. So for me, I got these cheddar pops, and in the interest of being fair, I got 2 bags of chips and 3 bags of these cheddar pops. In the other menu, I did not have any fruits, but I got grapefruit for me, 3 grapefruit, some brown rice. These are all normal lunch items for me. This is my common dinner, which is salad, and I've talked about Walden's Farms many times. This stuff is fantastic, 0 calories. It's wonderful. I recommend it very, very highly. Grape tomatoes, which is what I also put in my salad, and iceberg lettuce, which you saw from another video that I did. Spring mix, so I mix the 2 different lettuces together, and spring mix is half, and then this iceberg lettuce is another half. So in the interest of being fair in terms of the meats, I got chicken for this meal, and I got ground beef for the other meal, which is a little bit cheaper than ground beef. So just to let you know that it's cheaper to eat chicken. And then lastly, I've got 60 eggs, which again, if you guys know me, I am a huge fan of eggs. I think they're literally one of the most perfect foods that you can have. So there you go. 45.56 as opposed to 71 and change. So about 20% cheaper to eat clean for a week. Now this is an honest menu of what I would eat. I would have a little bit of oats left over by the end of the week. I didn't include things that are non-related to food like soap and so on that you might get when you go to the grocery store, but I really feel like this is completely fair. This is exactly what I would eat. I did estimate what I thought other people might eat on the other menu, and I did include some junk food there, but I included fruit on this one. So I think it's a pretty honest comparison. So I think we can put to rest once and for all that it is less expensive to eat junky than it is to eat clean. So eating clean appears to me to be about 20% cheaper, which I have known this for a long time. And there it is. The hard numbers are out. So no more excuses about saying that it is cheaper to eat bad food all the time. It is not cheaper. So, and one thing I did not take into account is eating out. So some people, they eat at McDonald's and places like that. I really don't know much about those places, but if you're eating at McDonald's, you clearly don't want to lose weight anyway, but that's definitely not in the healthy menu, which we already went through the non-healthy grocery menu, but this is just grocery purchases only, not eating out. So I didn't include restaurants or anything in my approximation for a week's worth of food, but I eat food from my house about 95% of the time. And this is an honest appraisal of what I would eat at home. All right, so that's the end of it. It's been settled. It's cheaper, eat clean. Hope you guys are doing great on the challenge. More stuff coming up. Number 17 coming up. Good job for you guys who are sticking with it. Please like my social media as I've asked. I need people following my YouTube channel, so that's all that I ask for all the time and effort that I put into this, is that just that you'd follow my channel, please. So thanks, everyone.